Live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, for your next Maine adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
Happy Monday to you, everybody, and happy April Fool's Day as well. And no, I'm not fooling you. Yes, we do have a significant snowstorm on the way for this first week of April. I mentioned the potential of it late last week, but that is now set in stone. We've got this storm on the way, and we're likely to get a good amount of snow out of it. So again, thanks for joining, everybody. Of course, we're discussing the upcoming weather for this week, which by far is led by the significant storm we're likely to see later on this week. So again, April snowstorm headed our way. I'll let a few more of you guys join on in. I'm sure a lot of you guys have questions about what we're expecting with totals, timing. I'm sure a lot of you guys not super happy with us meteorologists right now either. Again, April snow is really when people are tend to be not so happy about getting it. So yeah, pretty significant one, especially by April standards, on the way here later on this week. So let's get into our forecast, you guys. Again, happy Monday to you if you're just joining in, and happy April to you as well. Wish I could bring you a better forecast to start off the month, but I think all that really matters for this specific April is the fact that the eclipse forecast is already looking a bit good. So that's some good news. Let's hope that continues to be the case here as we head through this week. So we got a significant storm on the way Wednesday through Friday. It's going to have snow. It's going to have wind. It's going to have some rain, but it's a lot of snow and a lot of wind for most of us. Power outages, some damage is possible with this as we head through this week. However, as I just mentioned, the eclipse forecast does look pretty good. So yeah, it does look like we're going to be seeing some nicer weather finally returning next week, but we just have to wait a while to get there. Unfortunately, it does look like it will be a little bit of a wait for some nicer April weather. So let's take a look at what we're expecting with this storm here. Again, we got a pretty nice day today, but that's on the way for Wednesday into Thursday. So in terms of threats, it's the snow, it's the high winds, it's the power outages. Unfortunately, if you just lost power with the storm about a week and a half ago, yeah, there's a good chance you do lose power again with this one, with the wind, with the heavy wet snow that we're expecting. Again, there is a big power outage risk with this one. So fuel those generators up, charge those devices heading into Wednesday. You'll definitely want to make sure you're a bit prepared for this. Again, there's a chance you don't lose power at all, or there's not widespread outages, but we've seen it so many times this season. It's always good to be prepared. So again, snow definitely leading the way with this one. And yeah, Catherine is probably summing up a lot of your feelings right now. I'm boycotting this storm. I don't want it. Yeah, a lot of people not super stoked about the snow that's headed our way later on this week. So we can sort of divide up this storm into basically three phases here. There's going to be an initial phase, the strongest part of the storm, and then a lingering phase where it's just going to continue to snow and rain lightly for a couple days. So the storm is going to begin Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. Begins as light rain at the coast, some light snow inland. It's not a big deal until likely midnight or so Wednesday night. So we're good until midnight Wednesday night. If you're wondering about timing for later this week, again, now through about midnight Wednesday night heading into Thursday, probably no major concerns. Now, as we head into Thursday, a significant nor'easter gets going offshore, and this is when we see the worst conditions. On Thursday morning, heavy snow, strong winds for the morning hours, lighter snow for the afternoon. It does look like the morning is the worst at this point. Potentially could extend later into the day, but it does look like the afternoon brings some improvements with some coastal rain potentially mixing back in. Yeah, the B word is on here. Near blizzard conditions are possible with this storm. So yes, Lisa, most of the snow with this system looks like it will be falling on Thursday. So after midnight Wednesday night through Thursday evening, but the mountains will see snow all the way until Saturday. So really for them, this is more of a super long duration event. For the rest of us, most of the snow is coming on Thursday. Great question, Lisa. Again, yeah, B word is on there. Blizzard conditions possible. I'm going to be curious to see if we do get a blizzard warning for this storm. I could see it happening. Not a guarantee, but it is certainly possible with this storm as we head later on into the week. Now, phase 2, again, that's the worst phase. Phase 3 is the storm sitting over us and sort of just dying out. It's going to linger and gradually weaken with some light rain and light snow showers, snow in the mountains, mostly rain outside of the mountains. And then we finally get rid of that storm as we head into Saturday evening. It does look like we'll improve over the weekend. So, of course, the big question here is the amounts. Everybody's wondering about that. A little earlier than normal for the snow map, but the certainty with the snowfall has been pretty consistent. So feeling pretty good about this. There probably will be some changes here over the next couple days, but it does look like this is a pretty good, solid first guess when it comes to the snowfall totals. Wednesday morning, yeah, you'll be just fine flying out of Boston, Kevin. It'll be mostly rain down there, if not all rain. And it does look like by Wednesday morning, it really won't be getting going at that point. So should be okay for your flight. Probably won't be too bad. Wednesday morning. Good thing it's not Thursday morning out of Portland. Yes, power outages, certainly a possibility with this. It's a pretty heavy and wet snow. So yes, that could be a big risk here. Once you start getting over a half foot when it comes to wet snow, that's when you can start to see some power outages. And most of us do get over a half foot, 5 to 10 inches, Portland, over towards the mid-coast, towards Rockland, inland areas. Let's say you're watching from Sebago right now, Lewiston, Augusta, 8 to 14 inches expected there. So easily a good foot on the way for you guys. Now, Bridgeton through the mountains, Bethel, Rumford, 12 to 18 inches for you guys. Isolated higher totals in the higher elevations are 18 inches plus. So yeah, that is a big storm. Very similar in terms of mountain totals to the one we saw about a week or so ago. We could easily see 2 feet or so in some isolated spots in the mountains. So yeah, going to be quite the storm here, especially for April. Definitely not something we see every April. It's pretty uncommon to get this much snow in April. Not unheard of, though. We've certainly seen big storms even bigger than the one we're looking at right now. All right. Someone commented about Orland, probably in that 5 to 10 inch range there in Orland, although maybe a little more, especially over towards down east Maine, maybe staying a little bit more snow. Traveling back from Boston on Thursday, yeah, that's going to be tough, Dustin, on Thursday. If you can hold off till the afternoon, probably a good idea. The morning is most impacted on Thursday. April blizzards and snowstorms, I guess, will bring Mayflowers here in Maine. Yeah, what time do we expect this? This is mostly late Wednesday night and Thursday morning. So midnight Thursday to about noon on Thursday. That's the worst of the storm here. Although, again, it's a long duration event all the way from about Wednesday evening until even Saturday. In some cases, we'll continue to be seeing some snow. Brunswick is going to be in that 5 to 10 inch range, probably some rain mixing in there. That will cut down on our totals. Limerick, you guys are in that 8 to 14 inch range, although you're not far from the 12 to 18. I know that's a lot of snow. It looks like a good foot on the way for you guys, at least in Limerick, probably. Newfield area, Cassandra. James, how much snow will Old Orchard Beach get? Looks like 5 to 10 inches for you guys. Probably on the lower end of that range, closer to 5 inches, James, considering it's April, considering we're going to see mixing along the coast. Sanford, you guys are solidly in that 8 to 14 inch range. Does look like you guys will get around a foot of snow or so there in the Sanford area. As far as Winslow, up across the river from Waterville, of course, it looks like you guys are in the 8 to 14 inch range. Asher, someone's asking about Kittery. 5 to 10, but that's probably a little high for you guys. Maybe 3 to 5 down in Kittery, a little lower, far southern Maine into New Hampshire, probably a little bit less snow down there for you guys. Hollis out near Buxton, looks like 5 to 10. You guys are running up on that 8 to 14 inch range though, Megan. So yeah, pretty solid shot at a foot of snow. I wouldn't be shocked if you got that in Hollis. Kind of Bunkport looks like 5 to 10 inches. Waterville, 8 to 14 inches. I know, guys. Yeah. Just pick the town closest to you. It's probably a good guess for you guys. Yeah, travel's okay Wednesday afternoon, Nancy. You're going to be okay until late Wednesday night, really. Maybe a little bit of a slick spot or two developing by Wednesday evening, but really it's Wednesday night that we're looking forward to the worst conditions arriving. Yeah. 8 to 14, where's spring? I know. It's really kind of shocking. I don't think I've ever experienced an April snowstorm. So this will be a first for me. I'm a little, I guess, excited. I don't know. I was really enjoying the nice warm weather this weekend. It made me ready for summer. I'll take the snow, but I think I'm ready for summer and warm weather too, you guys. Any icing? Not looking like a super icy situation at this point, Jay. Of course, if you're traumatized from the storm a week or so ago, that's probably some good news for you. We'll keep watching the potential over the next couple days because with the last storm, it wasn't looking icy, and then all of a sudden the day before it started to look very icy. So hopefully that doesn't happen with this one, but we'll continue to watch. Not a bad plan, Shantae Marie. Hopefully I got your name right. Yeah, hopefully a snow day may be on the way for some kids here. Auburn looks like 8 to 14 inches for you guys. Looks like a solid amount of snow. Would not be surprised if you guys end up with a foot or more. Madison, further off towards the north. Yeah, I'm going to put you guys in that 12 to 18 inch range, Kyle. Looks like a solid amount of snow. Old Orchard, 5 to 10 inches. Mark's got a great question. Heading to Warwick, Rhode Island on Thursday for an event from Waterville. Would it be good to leave on Wednesday instead? Yes, absolutely. I would highly recommend that. Thursday is by far the worst day for travel this week. I would recommend before the evening. I would say you're probably good, honestly, until 6, 7 p.m. But after that, that's when it will start to snow there in Waterville. I know, right? Wouldn't it be funny if this was all just a big prank that we're all playing on you guys? It's not, though, unfortunately. It is actually coming. Yeah, it'll be mostly melted by next Tuesday. It's going to be gone fast, you guys, so that's nice. Friday morning, there could still be some impacts flying out of Boston. Probably not major impacts, so I think your flight will get out just fine, Zach. It also looks like it's mostly rain there, so not a big concern. When is the end? Hope this is the end. Sick of this. Yeah, I know. South Paris, 12 to 18 inches for you guys. It's going to be, there are some similarities, Kelly. Someone asking about the April 2007 snowstorm. If you guys remember that one, there's some similarities, but that one had a lot of rain at the coast. This one looks like more snow at the coastline than the April 2007 one. Yep, plows going to be in use once again. Sydney, once again, right on the line. 8 to 14 for you guys. Looks pretty good. Away from the immediate coast, I would say 8 to 14. Feeling pretty good about that. Yes, it absolutely will, Andy. Great question. The sun angle definitely will help. The morning on Thursday, so overnight Wednesday night into Thursday, of course, we won't have the sun, so no real help there. But during the day on Thursday, by the afternoon, as the snow lightens up a bit, yes, I have a feeling roads will probably clear off pretty nicely as we head into Thursday afternoon. So again, that's one plus at the very least, right? It's April. We know the snow is not going to last too long for most of us. All right, Bryant Pond. Someone's commented Bryant Pond. 12 to 18 inches for you guys. Wouldn't be shocked if there might be a little bit more than that. Widespread outages, don't want to say we're going to see widespread outages at this point, Morgan, but there will definitely be some scattered ones, it looks like, with the wind and the heavy wet snow. Westbrook, 5 to 10 inches. Same story in Windham. Rumford, 12 to 18. Higher elevations outside of town may get 18 plus there. Looks like Christopher, it starts 6 to 9 p.m. or so Wednesday evening. It's not a big deal. Potentially a little earlier than that. Not really a big deal. It's light amounts of rain at the coast, light amounts of snow inland until late on Wednesday night. So that's the good news. At least that it's not really going to get bad very quickly. It takes a while to ramp up. West Parish, West Paris, huh? West Parish, Maine. Let's see where you are. Yeah, up in Paris, if that's what you're commenting. Yes, sorry, West Paris. Sorry, threw me off there. 12 to 18 inches expected for you guys there in West Paris. And heading out Wednesday to Great Barrington, Mass, past Springfield, traveling, later day Thursday. I mean, I wouldn't say, go do it right off the bat, but it doesn't look as bad Thursday afternoon. And I'm sure the main highways, especially considering it's April, I think you'll be okay, Ashley. Just later in the day is definitely better. That's the key on Thursday. You want to leave the later you can as we head into Thursday. So definitely plenty of snow on the way for us, especially considering it's April. Quite a lot on the way here. Let's look ahead to something more positive, though. Eclipse forecast. Early look at it. Looking pretty nice. It's still 8 days away. This will probably shift more than the snowfall forecast, or it has the potential to at least, but partly cloudy to mostly sunny, looking nice and dry. At this point, looks like conditions fingers crossed, will be pretty good for the eclipse. So let's hope that this forecast doesn't change in a major way as we head through this week. All right, I'm going to begin to wrap things up here, you guys. I do want to talk about the totals one more time here. So again, if you've got a question about snow totals, ask away in the comments. I'm sure Charlie will be updating you guys as well later on today. We still have all today, all tomorrow, all day, or at least most of the day on Wednesday before this actually gets going. So we do have a little bit of time here before the snow starts. So I do expect at least minor tweaks to the snow map. So whatever total I just gave you, if it changes at least a little bit in the next couple of days, don't be mad at us. Just trying to make that forecast as accurate as possible. So just be prepared. Could be some slight changes, but overall, got a pretty good feeling about what we're expecting with totals. So Bob's asking about Skowhegan. Yeah, 12 to 18 there. Leamington, 8 to 14 inches. Further inland there in the Leamington area. Depends what Charlie is thinking or what the models are looking like this afternoon. Models have been very consistent over the past few days. I'm actually, I think, a little on the conservative side when it comes to snowfall totals here. Charlie may either keep this the same. He may bump it down a little. He may bump it up a little bit. We'll see. I'll talk to him later on today and I'll see what he's thinking about it. But again, feeling pretty good about this as of right now. And yeah, looks like the mountains are the winners here. Don't get married as well to the exact little circles in the mountains where that 18 plus is setting up. That's just a generalization. Any higher elevation could see that 18 plus range as well. So again, central Maine, it's a good amount of snow as well, upwards of a foot. And a lot of people probably concerned, are we going to get another ice storm out of this? Don't think so this time. There's a couple factors that make me think it's not going to be as big of an ice storm situation. One, not as cold. It's a wetter snow. It's not like the cold air we had in place with the last storm a week or so ago. So it looks like mostly just snow and rain here. Could see some sleet. Hopefully not a lot of icing. It's a possibility we could see some, but at this point, not looking like a lot of icing as of right now. Brunswick area, 5 to 10 inches of snow expected for you guys. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Again, stay tuned to this snow map. Again, this is on the early side for releasing a snowfall map. Usually it's 48 hours. So I definitely did go a little early this time, but again, the confidence is high that we're going to see big snowfall totals here. And it does look like as we get closer to the event, hopefully that confidence will just remain the same and we just keep things the same here with our snowfall map. Someone commented, Jay, Kayla, looks like 12 to 18 there. Yeah, definitely a lot of shoveling on the way for you there in the J area. So again, we're going to keep you posted on what we're expecting with this storm here. We'll do a Facebook Live tomorrow morning and into Wednesday. And of course, Thursday, the storm will be ongoing. Again, we'll hopefully not be making any major changes to this map. And hopefully we won't be making any major changes to the eclipse forecast as well. Let's hope not, right? And April Fools, right? Yeah. Definitely wish it was a joke that I was just playing on you guys, right? But unfortunately, it is not. At least, hopefully, we're pulling out some good weather for the eclipse. All right, we'll keep you posted, you guys. Have a great rest of your Monday. Enjoy the nice, mild weather before it comes crashing to an end as we head into Wednesday night. Have a great one, everybody.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next Maine adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these